Hi, my name is Grant Taylor, and I've been thinking about the question, wasn't America founded upon freedom? With the recent change of the legal age of tobacco being raised to 21, and on the down low, talks of increasing the drinking age as well, I'm here to tell you why not only should they not raise the age, but I think they should lower it back to 18. The age-old argument comes to mind that Americans are allowed to sign up for the military and serve our country, but they are not able to consume an alcoholic beverage off of a military base if you are under the age of 21. Now, the CDC states that the prefrontal cortex doesn't fully develop until the age of 25. This part of the brain basically deals with decision making and judgment calls. Well, if they are so concerned with making sure younger people make the right decisions and cannot be hindered for their future, then why are they sending 18-year-olds out to wars and fighting potential enemies? To understand the subject a little more clearly, you have to know where it began. In this case, Denali Teachin reported on July 17th, 2014, that also in July of 1984, President Ronald Reagan increased the legal age to consume alcohol to 21. Well, this was reported as a reaction to pressure that was placed upon him by the organization called MAD, or better known as Mothers Against Drunk Driving. As a nation that prides themselves on being the greatest world power and having core foundations and freedom for their people, Procon reported on March 10th of 2016 that 83% of the world had a legal drinking age set to 18 or lower. Okay, this leaves the Americans in the lower percentile, and thus denies the citizens their legal responsibility. Now, the problem doesn't lie on the age, but the desensitization of alcohol. Now, I myself have been to other countries around the world, and there are outliers in every country, but Americans seem to be the only people that take it to the extent in which they do. Being drunk, in other words, is seen as a disgrace in many parts of the world, whereas in America, it's seen as what you're supposed to do. It's fun. Okay. Now, the problem with that is, if our government, offered education and basically informed the people on the effects and aversions of the substance itself, then people would be able to make better judgment claims without having to be restricted by the age. See, now they say that it's, again, protecting teens and younger people from themselves, but we can all agree that when you tell someone to do something, it's almost as good as saying, you know what, please just go ahead and do it. People don't like being forced to do something. And when you turn 18, you're technically an adult. But when you deny someone the right to make a choice, such just as fellow adults, it's again denying them the right of being an adult. But as crazy as it may seem, denying the American people this right is also denying them the right to improve their health. The Mayo Clinic reported on October 26, 2019, that consuming alcohol in moderation reduces the risk of dying from heart disease, having a stroke, and also reduces the chance of getting diabetes. Also, Healthline stated on October 29th of 2019 that consuming moderate amounts of alcohol increases good HDL cholesterol in your bloodstream, as well as decreases high blood pressure and temporarily relieves stress and anxiety. Some people argue that there are cons, but the way American people should see it is that there are negative side effects to consuming too much of any substance, not just alcohol. So if that's the case, why aren't we placing restrictions on medicine? Why do when we go to the hospital are we just prescribing different narcotics for people to get? But yet we want to raise the drinking age to even higher than what the rest of the world has. To me, that doesn't make any sense, and I feel as if, again, it's denying the people. We can sign up and legally fight and die for our country again. So therefore, we should be allowed to consume